Hello, every girls. Welcome back to the show for another powerful 5-minute pep talk that will hopefully be hugely helpful for you right now. This is your pre resolution pep talk. It's a pause before you set goals for next year. And here's why this matters so much. Most of us just barrel into the new year with a fresh list of goals before we've even processed what happened in the last 12 months. Skipping the reflection is like trying to build a house without clearing the land first and setting the foundation. You need to understand what worked, what didn't, and how you've changed because you have changed before deciding who you want to become next. This is the step that most people miss. And when we skip it, our goals end up being reactive based on stress, comparison, autopilot, or what we should do. But when you actually take the time to reflect intentionally, your goals are a lot more achievable and a lot more you. So that's what we're doing today. Just 5 minutes to breathe, zoom out, and check in with yourself before the start of the new year. Some quick housekeeping notes, first of all. As always, I will put the timestamps of when the pep talk starts in the description. So if you want to re listen, you can skip this intro. I wanted this to work as a meditation, a guided journaling session, something that you listen to in your car or on the way to the New Year's Eve party or while getting ready for your day. And no matter how you consume it, it will be a powerful reflection on the past year, however and wherever it works best for you. There will be no new episode this Thursday since it's Christmas, and I figured many of you will be busy opening presents from Santa or watching holiday movies or, I don't know, gallivanting through the snow and eating cookies, whatever you like to do during Christmas. But we will be back on Tuesday, December 30th with the beginning of our Best Self Challenge that you will not want to miss. I hope everyone has a happy and safe and present Christmas, whether you celebrate religiously or commercially, LOL, or even hopefully just having some relaxing time off if that's what you're using this time for. I love you all and I'm grateful for you every single day. Now let's get into your pep talk to reflect on the amazing, probably complicated, beautiful year that you had and say goodbye to 2025. In every year past, we go straight from end of year burnout to new year, new me. And then we wonder why our resolutions don't stick or why our lives don't change. Before we decide who we want to be in 2026, we need to reflect on who we were in 2025. That means looking back on the past year without judgment, not to pick apart everything you didn't do or spiral into shame, but to actually take in the year you just lived. The growth that you didn't even realize happened, the hard things that you survived, the small moments you barely noticed but changed you anyway. I'm going to go through some prompts for you to consider as you reflect. I want you to ask yourself, who was I at the start of this year? And who am I now? What beliefs about myself shifted in 2025? Did I let go of any identities that no longer fit? When did I feel the most like myself this past year? What patterns or habits made me feel small? What did I maybe secretly want this year, but I didn't fully go after? What do I need to forgive myself for from this past year? What new things entered my life in 2025 that I'm grateful for? When did I feel the most at peace this past year? What am I most proud of? If I could speak to my January 2025 self, what would I tell her? And if you feel like you didn't grow or achieve much this year, I want you to look closer because growth isn't always loud. It's actually usually not. Sometimes it looks like ending something quietly. Sometimes it looks like surviving. Sometimes it's just staying kind to yourself through something really hard. You lived a whole year, not just the milestones, not just the photos in your camera roll or on your Instagram feed, but the small moments, the hard decisions, the quiet resilience that no one clapped for. You felt things deeply. You grew in ways you probably haven't even acknowledged yet. You made it through the weird days, the lonely days, the joyful days too. So take just a minute to look at this past year with softer eyes. We tend to only celebrate the visible wins, the things that we can name or post or cross off a list. But often the most meaningful growth doesn't announce itself. It just slowly shifts who we are and recalibrates your sense of what's possible. So this is your moment to notice it, to say, I see what this year gave me, even the parts that I maybe didn't ask for. Because reflection is how we move forward differently instead of just moving fast. So before you plan what's next and get all excited about your 2026 vision board and goals and resolutions, I hope you make space to appreciate what was. And whether your year was challenging or everything you hoped it would be, I hope that you can, right now, feel deep gratitude and love for this one life that we get to live and the past year that you spent living it.